It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott. Whoop whoop, Callies.
How are you?
I'm good.
You're
Got
good?
some good rest yesterday.
That's what you were saying. It's good to do that every now and then. It is.
Yeah.
You had a day off. I mean, you should be resting.
Right? And what did I do? Stayed in bed till 1. Slept most of it.
So you woke up like 3 times or something,
Yeah.
rolled over and went
And
back
the
to sleep.
phone was popping off, making its noises. So I'd roll over, and because I have different tones for different things, just a couple different things. So one's important, and I'd hear it go off. I'd read it, roll back over, fall back asleep. It was nice, though. I guess I was exhausted.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Build up, had a long week, and everything kind of builds up, and you finally get a chance to chill. And it's different knowing you got a day off.
Right.
Because you know you can relax that day. You know you can take it easy and just...
Yeah. Except for mine hadn't been a long week. Mine's been a long since April.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'll give you that.
well-
Then it was deserved.
It was nice. Oh, could use 2 more like that.
The problem is you sleep that long and you wake up and you're so tired because you slept too long.
Well, I'd say yes, and it took me a little bit to drag out of bed, but once I did, I cleaned the whole house, and I did a deep clean. Yup, 4 loads of laundry, washed the sheets.
You're hired.
I know, right? I mean, we're talking vacuuming the couch
Oh.
because of all the dogs and the hair and the cat.
Did you move the couch and vacuum underneath and behind
No.
it? That's the important part.
Well, you can walk behind the couches in my house, but
Okay.
they're tall enough, and I have a vacuum that'll go right underneath it. It's got a
okay.
small head, I guess you want to call it, and then it's just a pipe that runs up, and you can bend it all the way down to the floor where it touches, and you can roll right underneath it.
So
Right
I would have been
underneath it.
impressed if you would have like pulled the refrigerator and cleaned behind the refrigerator and stuff like that.
I didn't go that far with it.
See, that to me is a deep clean.
Well, yeah, no, I don't usually pull out the refrigerator, but I usually clean the inside.
Who really does besides my mom? My mom does.
Yeah.
She periodically will pull out the refrigerator, clean everything behind it, which is good. I'm not saying that, but
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that does it. I mean,
No, that's not a part of my deep clean. I tell you though, something's going on with our dishwasher.
uh-oh.
It's smelling. Like something got in there and died. And I don't know why.
Inside your refrigerator or
No,
inside your dishwasher.
Dishwasher.
Huh.
And it said to, pull the bottom and check the screens. Totally clean. I don't know. It's weird. It's starting to dissipate, go away. So I don't know what got in there. But, I don't have a garbage disposal in my sink.
Mm-hmm.
So we always scrape them off real good in the trash can and then rinse them off in the sink and then put them in. They're darn near clean before they get into the dishwasher. So I didn't think it was a food that got in there. But down in the
You
bottom,
never know.
I don't know. I took it apart and it's clean. If anybody knows, message.
You may need to put something down in the water in the bottom of the
Well, we put
dishwasher.
bleach down in there.
That's all I would have
Yeah,
said. Bleach.
like 4 times.
That is weird.
It's weird. Because it was in that area, we'd open up the door and you'd be like,
Because the trap in the sink should be stopping any smell from
coming up through.
coming up back in. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I even put some floor cleaner in the sink yesterday. Yeah, what are you going to do?
Never know.
Nice and clean now.
There you go. I give you that.
What'd you do yesterday? Work?
I worked. Some people have to work for a living.
True. I usually do. I was going to be working 7 days last week, but then Richard, the finance manager, and we switched Sundays because he needed to come in.
Well, that's odd.
But it was going to be a 7-day work week.
And no.
We switched. So I had Sunday, Monday off. But that's what was fun days. I had Sunday off and we really didn't do a whole lot. Chilled. I don't know. Monday I was just like, I guess.
You didn't work on the camper Sunday?
No.
Too hot?
Too hot. It's just too hot to work on that. But my brother took me up looking at some land. He's looking to buy some land. If you know anybody that's got 10, 12, 15 acres, under 40,000 in Baxter, north part of Baxter County. He's looking.
Brother's looking.
He's looking.
I don't know. You may get a phone call.
I don't know. Maybe. He was thinking about the one. He found some, and he put an offer. They just put it on the market, and they said no, that they were firm. And I told him, I was like, get within a couple grand of it, if you really want it. It wasn't bad land. So it was, priced right for what's going on right now, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So we'll see. He didn't text me yesterday saying that he put in another bid and got it. He's probably still thinking about it.
Firm. Oh, by the way, good morning, Gigi.
Good morning, Gigi. How are you? Hopefully you're having a wonderful Tuesday.
She is going to have a wonderful Tuesday now
Yes.
that we told her she is.
I know, right?
Good morning, Gigi.
Well, I guess we'll start the show.
Yeah, we need to start it at some point.
Roller Funeral Home, with all our respect. They have 29 in the state, one in Memphis, Tennessee. We sure do appreciate them in our time of need when we lose a loved one. With that, we'll pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, please watch over us in our time of need. Across this country, we are a division that I haven't seen in my lifetime, and we just need to learn to, understand each other and watch over those that are having troubles mentally. They always need a shoulder to cry on and find somebody that can help them. And as always, watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. This I pray, amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Home, with all our respect, you can give them a call at 870-425-2161 and ask them about pre-need service. It's always good to have a plan in place for when it's your time. That way your family's taken care of. Isn't that right, Scooter?
It is. I mean, it's inevitable. Everybody's going to pass away.
Nobody's getting out alive.
And I'd rather my loved ones not have to deal with all the processes and the wishes and everything. When that part is taken care of, it does take a load off. It
Definitely.
really, really does.
Very true. It's like I've talked about my dad. He had a plan 30 years ago already set in place. And so we didn't have to do anything but just follow the lead of the funeral directors, and it went easy, well, you know what I mean.
I mean, it's hard enough to be grieving for somebody that's passed, a loved one or whatever. But then, I'm just looking to take my dad, for instance, if he was to pass and yeah, it'd be a tough loss and I'd be grieving for him, but I wouldn't want to have to do all the detail. Oh, let's pick this or pick that, this or
where are we going to have it, all those things.
I would prefer to have that stuff done and just, it is what it is.
Yep. It's very true. Give Roller Funeral Home a call, 870-425-2161. With that, we'll take a break for Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z-Team.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
Welcome back to the morning show, the Z-Team. Give them a call if you're looking to buy or sell a home. They're at 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend.
And just great people.
Oh, the best. And if you
I
want
just
somebody,
want to throw that out there.
Yeah, you want somebody that's going to make sure that you're taken care of from start to finish. They're not just going to list and leave you. They're going to make sure that everything is done correctly. That way there's no hiccups and you can get to that closing when it's the date is set and you're not pushing it off because something was missed. You know what I mean?
If you're trying to find that perfect house for the perfect time in your life right now.
That's right.
And give them a call. They'll listen to you and they'll take the time to find what you're looking for. I mean, and it may take some time. There's not a lot of homes out there.
Right. They're running 200-300 now.
Yeah.
I can remember years ago when I was sitting on Scooter's side, and that's how long Bob and Linda Zadora come on here, and Bob does the This Week in Real Estate, that he'd be talking 800-900 homes.
Oh, I remember.
On the market.
I remember 1,200-1,500.
1,200-1,500 homes, and so yeah, 200-300. But that's the thing. You want somebody that's going to stay on top of it, you know? That if a listing comes along, they're Johnny on the spot giving you a call, right?
And that's the thing, you know, like I said, it may take some time, but they're going to listen to what you're looking for, and they're going to take the time, and you know, it is what it is.
That's
you know,
right.
Time-wise, it just, till they find that perfect home, they're not going to quit on you. They will stay there for you, and they will work for you, and trust me, they're working.
That's right.
You ever see Linda behind the scenes? They're working.
Yep. It's true. All right, let's take a look at the White River, brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team. Look at that smoke
On the water.
That's caught Arkansas here in Baxter County.
Sorry.
The Horseshoe Bend of the White River. That's an amazing view.
That is a nice view today.
You know, we had that storm come through. It was like a windstorm. It was like 80-mile-an-hour winds.
Yes.
It was crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't. It was late, and we
got some winds,
didn't expect it.
But I think some of the real bad part went around us. But we did catch some of the winds. But I don't think that we were hitting some that.
No, not that.
It did some devastation in a lot of areas.
Yeah, probably not the 80 that I was saying here, but it was. I didn't expect it. I didn't even know it was coming.
Kind of came out in the middle of nowhere. Just all of a sudden, poof, there it is.
Sell. We had to. It was blowing the furniture off the front porch. I said, Carla said, "What do we do?" I said, "Just leave it out there. It ain't going anywhere. It's already flipped over and on its top, so let it ride."
You're lucky you weren't doing the weather report that morning. I would have called you. You never said anything about this.
I know, right? That's just what you never know about the weather.
You never know.
It just has a mind of its own. Look at that. Foggy on the water this morning, but you know, it still looks like you can see enough in front of you that you could be safe, you know, if you're going out fishing this morning.
Just take it easy.
Yeah,
for a little bit. It'll be gone.
20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
20 minutes and that'll
20,
dissipate.
30 minutes, it'll be dissipated.
Yeah. I've
been out on the river worse.
Have you?
Yeah.
Where you couldn't see 2 feet in front of you?
I used to work for a fishing resort for a while, and they'd put the boat in up at the ramp, and then you'd float down to their place and pick up the people. And
yeah.
So they put me in, and I started going down, and the fog just got heavier to the point I couldn't see the front of the boat. Now that made me a little hairy. 'Cause you can't,
Right.
You don't know where the sides are.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like, am I headed the right way? And
We're about to find out.
It took me forever to get down there.
You might be late, but you're going to get there.
Yep.
Slow and easy. Very good. This beautiful view is brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team in way of their website at retiredarkansas.net. You can find their listings, the MLS listings, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks if you want to know about what it's like to live around the area. I mean, we have so much going on. Yes, a plethora. Such a good word. That is the park there in Cotter, Arkansas. You can see the ball field there to the right. Got a pavilion. There's a neat rope swing into an icy cold spring. And right now with this weather, that's the perfect spot to be. Oh, excuse me. Beautiful view brought to you by the Z Team. Go to their website, retiredarkansas.net, where you can find the still shot or the one that moves around 24/7. It's really cool when there's a lightning storm going across the sky. I went to it the other night, and it's just amazing. You know, when you got a view like this, you got to take advantage of it, and they're helping us take advantage of it with these cameras. Give them a call, 870-405-0793, if you're looking to buy or sell your home. They are senior real estate specialists, so if you're looking to downsize to something a little bit more manageable, a little bit smaller, you know, maybe you got a house that's outside of town, you need to move inside of town, you know, you got some doctor's visits. That's starting to happen with me too, you know, you start to
Yep, age will do that.
Age will do that, and by golly, it's not right, but it is a part of life. Give Bob and Linda Zadora a call, 870-405-0793. Take a look at your weather now, brought to you by the Z Team. In Mountain Home at 75, Harrison 74, Batesville at 73, Yellville at 74, Marshall at 73, Salem at 73, Mountain View at 73. It's 73 today, let's just say. It's Calico Rock at 75, West Plains at 73, Springfield at 78, Poplar Bluff at 71, and St. Louis at 70. You know, that surprises me to see St. Louis lower than Springfield. It's usually the other way around.
It is.
It is. It's got a little cooler weather this morning. Good for them.
You never know.
National Weather Radar. Look at that patch of activity running through Missouri, down through the east part of Arkansas, and then it just starts to go away. Look how it just kind of, it hits the line of Arkansas, and Arkansas says, a little bit, and then no. Here, let's go ahead and scroll in. We've got some activity going across some of the central western states. But look at this, right when it gets into Arkansas. It just about reaches Jonesboro right there at the edge. And then about 11, 12 o'clock, boom, it blocks it. Isn't that something? Isn't weather amazing that it sees that imaginary line that we have?
That imaginary line.
That's very good. But if you're in Arkansas or if you're in Missouri, look at that from Jefferson City all the way down to the line. It's pretty hairy. Columbia, north of that. National weather advisories, hot. It's hot. You know, these were working just fine just a minute ago. There we go. You got excessive heat warnings and heat advisories across almost all of Arkansas, most of Oklahoma. Look at that, the eastern part of Texas. You got look at all of Louisiana with excessive heat warning. The whole state is covered in it. And then you've got those flood watches and advisories across central part of Missouri. And it looks like what's the lighter green? It's so hard to tell these colors sometimes.
They're so close together.
They're so close together. But I'm going to say it has to do with water.
Okay.
7-day forecast. Today, 40% chance of thunderstorms, high of 87. Tonight's partly cloudy, low of 71. Wednesday, heat advisory, decreasing clouds, high of 94. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low of 76. Thursday, hot, high of 98. Thursday night, mostly clear. Then a slight chance of thunderstorms at 20%, low of 76. Friday, mostly sunny. Then a slight chance of thunderstorms at 20%, high of 94. I love how it says mostly sunny, and then something could come along. Friday night, slight chance of thunderstorms, 20%, low of 74. Saturday, mostly sunny, then a chance of thunderstorms at 30%, high of 94. Let's see, so we're a little ways out, but we'll round it out. Sunday, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high of 87.
Ooh, 87, that's not bad.
Yeah, I know, right? At 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy with a low around 69. That'll be a nice nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Pollen count today, tree pollen's at none, grass pollen moderate, ragweed at low. Norfolk Lake water levels at 556.83, level is 4.83 feet above full pool. And the report didn't have anything, but I'm pretty sure they're probably shut down. Pretty sure. Bull Shoals Lake water level 658.85, level is 0.15. It's pretty much where it should be. Bull Shoals is running 1. And that is a look at your weather, brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. As you can tell, we're going way over today. It's because our guest comes in at 7:30
today. So
yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back with some community news brought to you by Mower Warehouse of Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road. We sell Ferris zero-turn mowers that have patented coil spring suspension. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. We buy, sell, trade new and used mowers. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Roost Road in Mountain Home, where your business is appreciated.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This part of Community News is brought to you by Mower Warehouse of Mountain Home, Arkansas for all your mowing needs, repair, sales, service. Is the rebate still going?
Huh?
August?
Well, it supposedly just ended. I've got to go in there today and talk to them and see if they decided to extend it. So as of right now, I don't know that it is, but they always have 0% financing.
Right.
They always have no money down financing, and they can always get you into a mower.
Excellent.
And they've got any kind of mower you can think of, from the push mowers, stand-up mowers, to the regular riders, to the zero turns, to the big commercials.
Everything.
I mean, they got mowers
Everything.
galore. If you've not been in there, you really need to go in there. They've got so much stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's very nice inside there, too. Lots of parts. If you're looking for parts, you don't necessarily have to buy them online. You can go inside, see if they've got it, and they probably do. If they don't,
he's taking care
could
of
order
me
it.
pretty much every time I've went in there. He's either had the exact part, or could make one or design one that was going to work even better than the part that I had. So I've been happy with going there. They've really taken care of me.
Right. They're located at 17 Fulbright Drive. They're off of Buzzard Roost Road, just down from the bypass. They've also got another little shop that they've been working on 62 East. Probably
they're still remodeling. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I know that they're remodeling the whole building. So
it's right there next to my competitor, Bayard.
There you go.
My competitor. Anyway, for all your mower outside, it's that time of year again, and I hate to mow needs.
They got you covered.
Got you covered, buddy. Give them a call at 870-701-5222. You can go to mountainhomemowerrepair.com. This week in community news, I'll tell you what, I'm going to start over here first. Bomber Fest. Buddy, school's coming back, right?
It is coming
School is
quick.
coming back. Yep, 16th. And Bomber Fest will be Friday, August 11th at 5 p.m. at Bomber Stadium. That is always so much fun, and there's so many vendors, and it's just...
For those that haven't been to Bomber Fest, it is just a fun time. It's just not about the game. You go there, they got vendors galore, they got food, all sorts of stuff going. It's just kind of like a big festival almost.
Yeah.
And then they'll have the game, and it's just a good time.
It's fun. I'll be there.
I always go by.
Is it the 11th? Oh, That's right, because Bob was asking me about the Gridiron Club. I'm going to be in KC.
Oh, you're going to miss out.
I'm going to miss out.
Bad time to
I went
plan
last
that.
year. I know it was not my idea. Well, it was not my idea. It's Cannon's birthday. We're taking him. Anyway, I hope he's not watching right now.
You're ruining Bomber Fest.
He doesn't know. And the Mountain Home Gridiron Club to host their annual steak dinner. That's fun, too. And this time it'll be at the shed.
Yes, they're doing it at the shed this time.
Indoors.
Yep.
That's good. I mean, bargain. They've got them tables set up with the auction items, and you go and write down your bid. I tell you what, Carl and I, we did a few items, and one as simple as laundry detergent and some cleaning supplies. I probably bid like $25, and it was like $80 worth of stuff. Real cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, from last year.
And you get a good steak and a good meal,
yeah.
and they take care of you. See, what more could you ask for?
Exactly. So that's August 12th at the Shed. And as far as I know, you can probably still get tickets, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're still doing tickets.
Yeah, so that's always a good time, too. And that's just school starting back up, and they need a little extra help, and that's what the Gridiron Club is good for, is having these things that raise money for our sports and football, right?
Yes, that one's for football, but it's for all the great. I mean, they help support the youth all the way up.
Yeah, very good.
So it's not just the high school; it supports the youth and everybody going up.
Very good. And tonight, if you hadn't already RSVP'd, you're probably not going to be able to get in. Seating was limited, but Governor Sanders Huckabee is going to be here. So Huckabee Sanders uses the two names. And she'll be talking about the LEARNS Act. She'll be at the Shed tonight. And you know, Carla went to a counselor's convention down in Hot Springs like she does every summer. And she was there and talked about the LEARNS Act. And you know, a lot of just little tidbits of information get out unless you actually go and read it. But she's talking more in depth about it, and Carla was impressed with what's in there that people haven't talked about. The way they're going to be organizing the state to work together, each school districts, and there's actually going to be better communication between each other, and that's with any job, right?
Yeah.
Just like you and I. And
we communicate?
Not very good. Anyway, it's just the better the communication, the better the situation.
I agree
and
with that.
That's what's needing to be done, and that's why she's out doing this. So she'll be here tonight. It'll be good to hear the reports on how it went tomorrow, and we can talk about it Thursday.
There you go.
So, and we have the Mountain Home Fire Department versus Mountain Home Police Department charity ragball game. I'm gonna win.
Police department's gonna win.
August 12th, 6 p.m. at the Mountain Home High School softball field. There'll be pregame festivities, bounce houses, and the Nick Reed Band. All money goes towards 2 local charities. And the fire department's going to win, so that's where Scooter will pick where he will give his donation.
What happened last year?
After I win?
We want to talk about that.
Did the Mountain Home Fire or
the police department won last year?
Well, that's good.
And
good for them.
And I expect them to reign again this year.
This is a totally new year.
Yeah.
August 12th at 6 p.m. at the Mountain Home High School softball field. And a Night of Hope and Gala fundraiser. And the Hospice of the Ozarks will be having it at Saturday, August 5th at 5:30 p.m. at the Shed. Tickets are $100, but it's totally going to be worth it. Catering by Mershon Cakes and Catering, beer by Raps Baron Brewing Company, wine by Judicious Spirits, live entertainment by Drew Axley Music. There'll be a silent auction, probably a lot of cool stuff that you can bid on. You can RSVP. Let's see, by 7/26. But they did talk about how, if it went past, you can still order a ticket. So it'll be the Roaring 20s themed or dress casual. But I think Roaring 20s, gotta get the
go
hat.
all in.
Gotta go all in. That is a look at your community news, brought to you by Mower Warehouse of Mountain Home, Arkansas. For all your mower needs, give them a call, 870-701-5222, or better yet, go by and see them at 17 Fulbright Drive right there on Buzzard Roost Road. With that, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back with our Baxter County Judge, Kevin Litty.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. At Litty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Litty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Litty's in Gassville.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. Our guest is Kevin Litty, Baxter County Judge. How are you?
Good morning. Y'all did all right this morning?
Doing very good this morning. Where are you going? He's adjusting to make sure you look good. Well, what's been going on in the judge's office?
Just same old stuff. You know, actually, when I started the first of the year, they said about July and August will slow down from what the first 5 or 6 months were, and they have for some reason. I don't know why.
The heat,
but maybe just the
nobody
heat,
wants to do anything.
But she was sure right. But it's still busy for the most part every day, but just not quite as hectic as it was started out. So
yeah,
maybe things are getting a little easier too now. So
I can see though. I mean, July and August. You got people that are probably taking last-minute trips going places, before school starts back up. But like in any business, especially in sales, August rolls around. People are thinking about school.
Yep.
School supplies for the kids. Well, in Arkansas, we take care of a lot of that. But back-to-school clothes, that they're getting in that mindset of being in that car line again. Because the first couple of weeks will... Yeah, it kind of drive you crazy because it's like everybody forgot how it works.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But
my grandsons aren't too excited to get fired back up. I asked them last week, and they said no, they wasn't ready. So
no. Well, that's a Ken man. He's talking about. He's ready to go back.
Yeah.
He misses his friends.
Yeah,
I mean, he sees some of them at the youth center.
Yeah.
But even so, the school's just different than the youth center, and I think it's good for them to have the break, especially the teachers. They deserve it. I mean, can you imagine taking care of that many kids?
No.
Like Carla's in the junior high with 600 of them.
No, I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it either. That's just not for me. And I thank you. I thank you for doing that job. So, but everything on course with the new health department?
Yep. It's we got a bill in this week actually, so there's a little work going on behind the scenes right now. Getting ready. It was with Consolidated, on the site prep stuff like that. But anyway, I had ran into Will Gregory the other day, and I said, you're working on anything? And he said, I'm not doing much yet, but I'm waiting on the architect. And of course, we had to get consolidated in there. So
yeah. So, but you've got the architect that people are putting in bids.
Yeah, we signed the agreement for the architect, which is KSA out of Fayetteville, and then Gregory Company is going to be the construction manager advisor for the county, whereas he's construction manager for the city. So the difference is his company can't do jobs on this county job like his company can at the city. So
okay.
A little difference in county city government there. So.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's just
a part of the
same funds. They're public funds, so I don't know. It's just some of the differences I've seen. Coming over from city to county, things like that.
Sure. Yeah. Well, good to know. I can't wait till it's done. I'm sure they'll be happy to be in the new building.
I'm ready to see them start moving dirt.
Exactly. Yeah. Break ground on it. That's going to be nice. Overlay projects going well, I'm sure.
Got them all done for the summer now. Finishing up some chip and seal jobs, and we got a few patchwork jobs here and there to do, and got some east of town. But anyway, yeah, they're getting the road jobs done, looking good.
Yeah, a friend of mine lives over there off of Buzzard Roost, and you guys got that over there by Moore Warehouse, and it looks real good.
We overlaid that. Yeah, they waited a couple of years for that. I'm sure they're all tickled to death in there.
Oh, most definitely. It was. It's nice, real nice when it's when it's brand new road. I could use it on mine. Yeah, but I'll only say that the next 2 or 3
We'd like to do them all, that.
Oh, definitely. Well, I noticed, county, my brother, we were talking about my brother's looking for a piece of property, and Clark Ridge is the area that we were in. And I can't believe how much road is covered from the 90s. I haven't been back in that area for probably 20 years, but back then it was back road, and it was all dirt road. And there's so much of it that's covered now that I didn't even realize.
There is a lot covered, and still a lot of requests to get more covered up in there. So
there's quite a bit of road back in there. But I was just surprised to see, it turned there with the old sign where Camp Real Estate, you'd turn right there. And you'd go back up in there a little ways, and then it'd turn into dirt road, and then that's all you've seen all the way back over to 5. If you take 34, I think, to 16, 36 to 16. Yeah. So, but it was good to see. I hate dirt roads. So
we gotta have a few anyway.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But most of the Baxter counties in pretty good shape.
Good shape. Actually had to move our quorum court meeting from tonight to tomorrow night with the governor coming in town. I wanted to give everybody the opportunity, including myself, to go to that if they wished. So we moved a quorum court meeting one night. It'll be at 6 tomorrow night instead of 6 tonight. So.
Sure. What's on the agenda?
It's a lot of agenda. Just a couple of ordinances, 3 or 4 resolutions. So it'll be short-lived. So
not that big of a deal.
We can hopefully meet about 6 Wednesday night and get everybody to church at 6:30. So
there you go. That'll be good. Well, yeah, Governor Huckabee Sanders will be in tonight to talk about the LEARNS Act. And I was telling Scooter earlier before you came on that my wife went to a Hot Springs Counselors Conference where she spoke about it and more in depth. And, sometimes people don't read these whole bills.
Absolutely. I don't know a lot about it. I'll learn more tonight. So.
It'll be good. I think a lot more information is coming out about it. I know my wife is happy about what she has heard about communication between the departments, between the Little Rock and the school system. There's been some of a disconnect between talking to each other, and that that creates problems.
Yeah.
Just because you're not informed, and being informed is all we ever ask. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that I think it's going to improve communication between everybody, and that itself will be a good thing. Yeah. And that's what she'll I don't know what she'll talk about tonight, but that's what she talked about with them. And I think it's a good thing. The raise is a good thing, if you ask me. Yeah. Teachers do a lot, and sometimes they're pulling out of their own pocket to do things, when the budget's not there. So, but I think tonight we'll have some more information that'll be good tomorrow. So with that, you'll be there.
I'll be there. Yeah, I think there's been a lot of questions about the LEARNS Act, but I think she'll probably answer a lot of them tonight for folks, including myself, that don't know much about it. So.
Yeah. What kind of questions do you?
I don't know. I'll
just as you start listening,
just listen to her talk, and maybe come up with something. But going into it, I haven't a clue. So.
I just hope people are respectful, because there'll be a Q&A, and sometimes You've been in that position before.
Yeah, I think it will be.
Yeah.
Most of them that I've been in are, they're respectful. So, we had a little controversy last week, with our with the chamber and the funds, and but everybody was always respectful through the whole process.
So, what can you elaborate a little bit on that? On what's going on? The chamber's wanting to do something a little bit different.
Well, they were wanting a total of $80,000 between the city and the county to donate towards the chamber, and the city had voted on it maybe like the prior week and passed it. I think they've since tabled it, but it just didn't it didn't have a lot of steam. And we had talked about this early in the year when I first was elected, and and I had talked to some of them, and they wasn't for it then, and then they just decided to approach it a different way and come back to the quorum court and the city council, and I knew from the get-go it didn't have steam at the county, but we had to go through the process and let everybody voice their concerns about it.
Yeah, is it that they're trying to hire a new position?
Want another position, yes, and I think among other things, not just one position. So,
and they could use the help. I think
they
only
probably could.
4 of them in there.
They probably could. I don't know. I don't have a clue what other chambers, what they, how many they employ or anything. And I know there's other cities and counties that have donated and do donate yearly to their local chambers. So it was just a controversial subject.
How about that? Controversial about our Chamber of Commerce bringing in new business. And we talked to Danny Pugsley, and she does an amazing job for our chamber.
Well, I think the main thing with the county is just that mixing the public funds with the private, private funds, and
and that's where it gets hairy.
Yeah, that was. So, and they did what they thought was right. So
sure, I can understand that.
Move on and we'll look at something else.
Very good. Well, it's 7:41.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a break.
Go ahead and take our break, and we'll come back with more from Kevin Litty, Baxter County Judge.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors like German chocolate cake and sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious.
Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience.
Located in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn or at their Harrison address across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental. Let Paradise Cream cater your next event, because you're on your way to paradise.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV, visiting with Kevin Litty, the Baxter County Judge. A lot of stuff that the judge covers. I have the website pulled up, and I noticed the county burn ban is off. So we've had enough rain, I know.
Yeah, we never did put one on this year.
No.
There was a lot of talk about it, about the 4th of July, and I was like, we couldn't do that before the 4th of July. Luckily, we've been getting some showers, as y'all have seen. So, no, we never did put one on. But there was people asking me to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Afraid of them fireworks. I know a few days afterwards, they were still blowing them off 11 o'clock at night down my road. But what are you going to do? Let them have their fun, right? Eventually, it'll stop.
Oh, my son still has a pile of them. He blows every now and then, but
yeah.
we don't do it at 11 o'clock at night, especially during weeknights and stuff.
I'm sure the neighbors appreciate that.
Oh, they love me. What are you kidding? They love me.
That's very good. So, but if you go to baxtercountyar.gov/judge, you can find different services. You can find the elected officials services, though. If you want to submit a road maintenance request, I thought that was good. I noticed that this morning. Probably make your life a little easier instead of...
I get several of them, and we try to take care of them just as quickly as we get them.
So, recycling and higher hazardous waste, pay taxes online, search different data records. I like seeing that, and I know everybody else does. Transparency. You have financial and audit reports, but all the information that you would need about the county and how it's ran, you can go to baxtercountyar.gov. So it's good to have that out there once in a while. Show the people how they get to it.
Absolutely.
You got a good picture of you.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
So, but everybody in their departments doing good.
Been running smoothly. Yeah. I've stopped and went in a couple here lately that I hadn't been in much. And anyway, I figure if they don't call me, they don't need me, and things been running smooth. And we recently promoted assistant superintendent at Road and Bridge, and kind of did some restructuring on the top end out there to kind of help me with learning the process out there. So I thought it would help to do that and have a number 1, number 2 man to go to when I need something. So recently done that. So then moved people around a little bit, but I think it's working smooth.
Excellent. Very good. A lot of people don't know the Baxter County Judge does cover a lot more than just road and bridge, which that's the biggest. What got but 40, 45 employees?
44, yeah, somewhere in there.
44 employees. Yeah. So, but it's also the Office of Emergency Management, 911 dispatch, juvenile services. You're part of the prosecuting attorney's office, the district court, public defender, human resources, IT department, veteran services. The county judge presides over the quorum court, has veto power, but not an actual vote.
That's right.
Yeah. And, we get a lot of people that move into this area nowadays, and they've never heard of a county judge.
Well, that's right. You got to explain to a lot of them what it is, and because they different names in different parts of the country, and Missouri they're commissioners, but they think I'm a law judge. Everybody that meets me until I explain them what actually I do. So,
and that's when, I always thought that's what the Baxter County judge happened to do with if you messed up in Baxter County.
Yeah. I get a lot of emails asking me criminal law, and I have to forward them to somebody else. So.
Well, that's where you can send them to the prosecuting attorney or the public defender.
Yeah, that's right.
Forward them over to them and say, hey, this is not my purview. So. But anything else going on, like the water plant?
Yeah, I was going to say any big projects or anything that's...
that's all city down there, and been talking with some folks out east that would like to get maybe kind of their own sewer system or out east, and that's a work in progress. But I think they're just in the beginning stages. But they'd like to have some more sewer systems out on the east side of town. Where I guess the septic systems are failing out there. So
are they really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that something that would tie into the city?
No, I think it'd be their own. What they're doing, they're trying to build their own. They have their own system, even if they have their own municipality. They've talked about trying to do that out there. So like I said, I think they got a long road to hold ahead of them. But anyway, they're working on it.
Yeah, like Northeast Lakeside. Fire department, the water department.
They would. I think they would. Right now, the talk is to keep them separate if they could ever get it done. Sewer and water. But who knows? We'll see. Like I said, it'll be a long process. So.
Sure, it's going to be later on down the road.
Yeah.
Last time you were on, you were talking about the industrial land. What's anything else? Somebody has to like submit what they're going to do with that land.
Yeah, they have to have a letter of intent when they want to purchase it. So, and I didn't know that till recently. But anyway, there was a building that had sold a couple times out there, and prior to it selling this time, which it just did recently, with it, they had to submit a letter of intent to the county judge's office. Then we had to respond back that we accepted. So, which we did. It was,
it was all good.
No big deal. Yeah, it was good. So.
Yeah,
anyway, but yeah, I just learned that recently.
Yeah, easy step, easy process.
And you got a couple other things going on out there. I think maybe UPS is doing a little expansion back in there. So anyway, a few things going on out in there. But I didn't realize they contact our office, every time they want to do something, make sure they're not in violation of anything in the industrial park. So
yeah, it's surprising though.
Yeah.
Got to let you know what they're going to do before they can do it. Yeah. Can't just buy it and do whatever you want.
Well, I guess you could, refuse their letter of intent. So. But anyway, I didn't realize the judge's office had such control over that out there, still yet. So
sure. Very
Did
good.
the storms cause you any damage? I know we had some high wind storms that had come through.
Really,
and I know
not
we
much.
kind of got bypassed a little bit from the blunt of it, so I didn't know Baxter County as a whole, since it's such a large area, if there's some areas that got impacted.
Yeah, I think the heaviest wind anyway went east of us the other night, Saturday night, was it? But it was. I saw some pictures. I wasn't here Saturday night, but I saw some pictures around here on the west side of town. And it was still pretty windy on the west side, even though maybe not as. But we didn't have any trees down or anything much with road and bridge. I didn't hear any complaints. So
that's good. I was surprising that it just came out of nowhere.
It did. See, we were up in southern Missouri, and it rained hard up there, for probably an hour or so.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Well, 7:50. Take our last break.
Sure.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and take our last break, and we'll come back with more from Kevin Litty, Baxter County Judge.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Are you looking for the best barbecue in 2 states?
Holy smokes!
Want the meatiest fall-off-the-bone ribs?
Holy smokes!
The most tender and delicious pulled pork?
Holy smokes!
The tastiest brisket in the Ozarks?
Holy smokes!
Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering is the only place you need to go. Dine in, carry out, and the best food for your next catered event.
Holy smokes!
We're your mountain home for great barbecue cooking.
Holy smokes!
A higher calling for your taste buds.
Hi, Brett, Fritz, and Paisley here at Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Ridge Road. We sell Ferris zero-turn mowers that have patented coil spring suspension. Mower Warehouse has the largest selection of Ferris zero-turn mowers in stock. 0% financing available. We buy, sell, trade new and used mowers. Mower Warehouse also services all brands of mowers. We offer free delivery. Come see us for all your mower needs. That's Mower Warehouse on Buzzard Ridge Road in Mountain Home, where your business is appreciated.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Visiting with Kevin Litty, Baxter County Judge, and we were just talking about the water plant road that you've done some work on it. And
Yeah, water plant road that goes down to the city intake, which supplies water to about 75 or 80% of this county. That road's gravel down in there, and a lot of houses down in there. So we're trying to get it built for, or get it prepped for chip and seal next year. Get it built and get the drainage in, and kind of let it settle and chip and seal it next year. So
yeah, very good. And the Denton Berry project is pretty much completed. It needs the, what does it need?
we got to overlay it down there,
yeah.
And waiting on it went through state bid, so it was a state aid project. Mm-hmm. So the state's paying for part of that project. So we've already paid them for our part. We're just waiting on a local contractor to go down there and do it. And it'll probably be about the 1st of September, they're telling us.
That'd be great. It'll finally be all finished up, and everybody will be happy.
Everybody will be happy.
Yeah, big smiles.
We took some chipped up, asphalt down there and put on the gravel parts of it, which keeps the dust down, and there's only, one house just right there on, pretty much on top of that, but help keep the dust down. Don't have to be graded and smoothed up quite as much with that stuff on top of it. So
very good. Yeah. So what has been the best part so far about being the Baxter County judge?
Just I think meeting and learning, and I met a lot of people around the state, and a lot of them are just familiar faces. When I go to, like the next week I go to a conference, I'll see a lot of familiar faces. Won't be able to put names with many of them, but I'll see a lot of them. And it's an AAC conference next week over in Rogers, so it's all elected officials attend this one, not just the judges. So there'll be several people there.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get to meet a lot of different folks from different parts of the state.
Yeah, which there was a lot of judges, newer judges elected. And so, have you gotten calls from them? You guys talk very much
just a couple local,
about learning the process?
Yeah, just a couple locally, really. And I think it's just because they're close by. I hear from Marion County quite a bit, and I've reached out to Fulton County a time or two, and he's reached out to me too. So mainly just local.
But they're feeling good about it.
I think they all do. Yeah, they all feel good.
Yeah.
So because some counties are busier than others. There's a lot of stuff that goes on here in Baxter County where I talked to Marion County judge, and his biggest headache is roads. But
sure,
so
I think
it probably is the biggest complaint getter here. But most of it's easily fixed.
Mm-hmm.
So if people get a washout or something like that, and they call, then I think we need to go fix it. And that's kind of what I'm doing at the road and bridge. Something that can be something that's a hazard or a problem, go fix it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Very good. Well, Scooter, you got anything questioned?
Well, that was the main thing. Just looking at what projects are done, and I know, summer's going to be winding, so a lot of the bigger projects start winding down, and the roads and stuff like that. And
but most of the roads was kind of handed to me this year as a new judge, and I followed what the program they had, and I'll be involved in putting one together next year. And my goal as county judge is to take our road and bridge department to that one big step further than what it has been. So next year I'm going to try to do that with some things that we got in front of us, and take that step every year for a few years, and I think we can improve our road program a little bit.
Sure, very good. You start working on next year, towards November, December?
Yeah, we'll start working on next year's budget about September. They just want to start a little early this year, so and I'm fine with that because it gives me a little more time to learn it. So.
Sure, very good. Well, anything personal you had going on?
No, just going to a conference next week, spend a few days over in Rogers, and get to meet several folks over there, and look forward to it. And so just normal stuff.
Very good. It's good to hear that you're settled into the job now. Still learning things, but so am I.
They say it takes a year or two to learn it. I mean, to actually understand.
Just as soon as you learn it, you got to get reelected.
There's no doubt the way the county budget works and the way they move, the way you have to do your money, it's definitely the most difficult part of it,
Sure.
It's just laws that govern how you do it,
Yeah. Which some of them have been surprising.
Oh yeah,
about how it works.
Yeah.
So. And the permissions that you have from the state. So it's going to be good. You're 7 months in now. It seems like you've settled into it, and we're glad to have you. We hope that everything goes smooth for you till the end of the year, and the summer's going to be winding down. People are going to be going back to school. I just like to remind everybody to watch out for the kids on the buses, especially on these rural roads that it's a lot smaller. Please just slow down and stop for them school buses. Watch the kids standing by the road waiting on them. It's back to school time. Get ready for that car line. Anyway, we appreciate you coming on. It's always good to see you.
Thank you.
And if you got anything finish up here, we got 1 minute left.
Well, we look forward to finishing out the year, and we've started strong, and learned a lot more to learn, and make hopefully keep moving forward with Baxter County.
Sure, very good. Scooter, you got any last minute thoughts?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Very
We can
good.
Wrap it up.
Well, we were okay. We appreciate y'all watching. We hope you have a great day. It's going to be warm out. Just stay hydrated, stay in shade. If you're working outside, take those breaks. And like out at the lot, when you go inside one of these RVs, it's 120 in it and not 97.
Yeah.
So just be safe, and everybody have a great day. We'll see y'all tomorrow back with Bob Reckenwald. And who's this? Do you know his guest tomorrow?
I'd have to look. I'm not sure.
He doesn't know. He's not prepared. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.